Now, little buddy. Well, welcome you guys. There you are. Hi, Spider. And how you guys at home? Robbie, it is great to see you. How are you doing today?
It is great to see you, and the sun has come out after all of yesterday's monsoon rain and 40 degrees, so fingers crossed it might be spring in New York.
Spring in New York. That's great. Yeah, well, it suddenly turned summer. So,
oh, nice.
Spider. Yeah, yeah. So we have an amazing guests with us, and you're going to meet them in a little bit. The Canine Experience. Come on, buddy, over there. There you go, Spider. We've been working on some training with him so he doesn't interrupt the show quite so much, but you can see it's a work in progress. Good boy, Spider. So the cool thing about our guests today, the Canine Experience, is they've got an amazing journey coming to the States from Puerto Rico. And now they typically perform all over the country at this time. Some amazing tricks and stunts with 10 dogs. So the only non-performing, buddy, give it a rest. Thank you. Boy, Spider. We're going to get him busy with his busy box already here. So if you're new to the show, what we do is we give Spider their treats wrapped inside these towels, and I've been wrapping them tighter and tighter so that it takes him a little bit while. But as you can see, he's quite keen to get going at it. So let's put it down. Come on, Spider, over here. Wait for it, buddy. Over here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, have at it. All right, we'll check in on Spider in a little while to see how he's doing on his busy box.
What happened to the towel that he destroyed last week? Is that still in the busy box, or is that found a new home?
I think half of the red towels in there. I'm learning is that the more durable the towel, the less likely he is to shrink. But the red towels, which are just like garage station type towels, half of them are shredded already. So, Bobby, you have quite a menagerie. Can you tell the folks about your menagerie?
Let's see, where to begin? We've got Henrietta, my senior poodle, who will be 15 this year, and she is sleeping in the bed next to me and snoring.
Can you hear it?
Hazel, my other poodle, who actually, she and I share the same birthday. So we're both celebrating our birthday this weekend. She will be 1. Right now, she is in the bedroom pulling all of our blankets off the bed. So I'm not sure what she's doing with that. We have
some celebration, Robbie.
I know. We're going to get party hats for everyone. Let's see. We've got our golden doodle, Murray, who is 4 and weighs about 90 pounds. He is a big, big boy.
Yes, he is.
And then we've got our senior cat, Parker, who is over there in a meow-wana-induced coma. Because I gave them, let's see if I can show. I don't know if my cord will go. He's sleeping there.
Yeah, I see Parker.
And he has been having catnip all day long, so now he is passed out up there. And then I've got Icus and Oblina, my 2 Devon Rex.
Yes.
And we've got a bearded dragon.
Does the bearded dragon have a name?
His or her name is Alice.
Alice.
So it's either a girl Alice or it's Alice Cooper Alice. So we don't really know if it's a boy or a girl. So, we have to choose a name that can go either way.
Go either way. I love Alice Cooper and Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, there you go.
A few years ago, I actually got to hang out for a few minutes with Alice Cooper backstage.
Oh my gosh.
Benefit performance for pet orphans. And we made a film for them, and it was super fun. He's he's quite a gentleman.
Doesn't he have a restaurant in Arizona or something, I think?
Right. I think you're right.
I thought he was on like one of the diners, drive-ins, and dives kind of shows.
Yeah, he's quite a family man. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
So on the Facebook chat today, we would love to know what your pet's name is. We would love to just share what's going on with you and your pet. And wow, it's our friend Sarah Smith from Saginaw. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, and we're saying hi back to you. Yes. And our good friend and guest of the show, Geraldine Chata, aka G-Dog. Hey, guys. Hey. And oh, G-Dog noticed your hair, Robbie.
Pandemic Scarlet. That's not what it said on the natural hair color box, but that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, works for me. Works for me.
I had to shake things up a little bit.
Yes, it is festive, my friend. Yeah. So please do share your pet's names with us. And after we bring on our guests, we would love to share them with the show because, as you guys know, if you've seen the show before, we talk about the supermodel of the of the week
and the dogs of the day.
And the dogs of the day. Sorry, I've just got distracted by this, but we do want to share with you what's going on the Facebook page right now. Oh, never mind. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
Technical difficulty. But you're already on the Positively Wolf page. So scroll down and see those pictures of dogs, and we love it to see those comments, and would love to share those with you. So let us now bring on our guests.
Without further ado.
Yeah, I really want to introduce you guys to some amazing people, Chris and Dee from the Canine Experience. So let's bring them on right now. Hello, Chris and Dee. Great to see you guys. Woo! Hi. Yeah, who's that right there?
With Bass.
Bass. Yeah. And who's that?
Sushi.
This is Sushi.
Yeah, Sushi. Yeah. Yeah.
Bliss.
And Bliss. Bliss is so mellow. Look at that. Just blissed out. Yeah. Yeah. How many dogs do you have?
We have 10 dogs.
And they're performers, right?
Yeah, we perform all over the country with them.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. I know that somebody's ready for a performance. Is it Sushi?
Yep. Oh, yes. Okay, let's go, Sushi.
Yeah, I'm going to flip this camera so everybody can...
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh, great. And hey, Dee's fantastic. Sushi.
So a little bit about Sushi. She was bought out of a pet store in Michigan by a girl that didn't research her breed. She is Australian cattle jack.
Cattle jack.
Jack Russell. Yeah, Jack Russell Australian cattle dog mix.
Oh, good Lord.
So you will imagine the mix of energies.
Yeah, well, I know what that's like in Spider. Sushi looks a bit, or Spider looks a bit like Sushi.
Yeah, she's a blue heeler.
Oh, look at this. A foot stall. Go Sushi. Yeah.
She is pretty awesome.
Yeah. How old?
She is about 4 years and a half.
Yeah, spin girl. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Wow. Walking paw stand. She loves to work.
She is a handful.
I can so relate. Yeah.
Hey, those are my treats.
Yeah, Sushi.
Good girl. Let's do that handstand one more time.
All right. Signature move there, Sushi. Look at that. And she barks. She's going to talk while she does that.
Right. Oh, she
Yeah.
has to talk. Yeah. A lot to say.
Great. Yeah, congratulations. That's really amazing training. Oh, we're doing more. This,
Yes, wait.
this little one doesn't want to
Oh,
stop.
we gotta work. We gotta get a little bit of that
A little
edge
bit,
energy, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's great to see you guys. Yeah. How
Good
and,
job,
and
Chris.
you've had
You gotta
sushi
go.
about how long now?
Sorry,
You've had
couldn't hear.
sushi about how long now, Chris?
We have had her for about 4 years now.
4 years.
She's actually 5 years, and we had her for 4 years now. Yep, we
Yeah.
got her when she was a year old.
Yes. Oh, well, she
She
is.
flew straight to Puerto Rico, and she wasn't easy at the beginning. She only got fed from my hand. She was a little bit gnarly. She wanted to bite me. So it was a project, but now she performs. She loves it, and she's been competing too as well. She's a great micro dog.
She's did you say what mix?
She's a cattle jack. Yeah.
Yeah. What does she compete in?
She does frisbee. She competes in
frisbee.
micro dog frisbee.
Got it. Oh, the
Wow.
micro dog division. Got it. Yeah.
Under 17 inches, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's great. So typically you guys are performing all over the country right now. And instead, you've got quite a living situation over there. Looks like a beautiful place that you're at.
It is. We're very lucky and blessed.
Yeah, so you typically travel in an RV with 10 dogs.
Yes.
That's
That is correct.
fantastic. I mean, that's, of course, Abby Klein, who's, a good friend of the show. And of course, Chris and Suhey Parandi,
A good friend of ours.
yeah, fellow Puerto Riqueña. And
Yes.
I think those are the only folks I know who have as many performing dogs or more of, as you guys. Yeah. Yeah. So what are you doing instead of touring?
Training.
Training? And more training?
In the house.
We're bored in the house, bored in the house, bored.
TikToking.
This
We're
is
actually-
basically training, and we just recently got a foster dog that we're fostering, so a little bit of a project there.
Wow.
Just trying to keep busy. We were supposed to be in California right about now.
Yeah.
Oh, where were you supposed to be in California?
We were gonna do the Sacramento County Fair.
Oh my
That's just
gosh!
one, two,
Wow.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm getting my
There
own.
we go. Yep. Here, I'll keep moving around. Make it easy for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. The Sacramento County Fair, right?
Yep.
So
And we actually do a long Canada tour too. We perform with Extreme Dogs. It's one of the brands that we work with, and we perform also like all over, obviously over the country. And we were supposed to do a Canada tour, but everything got
Canceled.
paused for a
Right.
year, I guess.
yeah, PAWS.
Hopefully we get-
Yeah. So shall we go into another performance, you guys?
What do you want to do for listener?
Let's do Bass.
Yeah. You want?
So
Bass, our love child.
we're very huge advocates of the Pitbull breed.
Right,
It's
I know
actually
that.
where we
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
We
Back
started
in
with
the island.
all pit bulls. We have 4 pit bulls when we started, but we quickly discovered that performing with only pit bulls was a little bit challenging, just because there were certain places we would travel to and we weren't able to perform with them because of
The restrictions
the
and
bans.
breeding laws.
Well,
we branched out.
one of the things I really admire in you guys is how you've really taken up rescuing pit bulls as a cause. And I know that that there is one shelter, that's the Even Chance Pit Bull Rescue, that you've introduced me to, that I think you wanted to give a shout out to today.
Yes, shout out to Jessie. She is the president and founder of Even Chance Pit Bull Rescue. They're out of St. Louis. I think she started out in California, actually. She's from California. And they're awesome. They go to high kill shelters and pull pit bulls out, place them in fosters. They've done a couple of fighting busts, and they've taken dogs in, rehabilitate them, and then
we actually foster a couple dogs for them. Yeah, and like I was saying, we started that back in the island with Pitbulls because there was a huge law prohibiting them, and we were at that moment we were advocating we still are, but Bass was a puppy by then, and we used to take him everywhere, just showing the good side and what amazing a dog can be once you put that time and consistency and love.
It's true. Well, bless you guys for breaking that myth. So, who's ready to perform? Are we
Big Boy Bass? You can hit
Big Boy Bass. All right, buddy.
What's a flip?
Yeah.
There's actually a flip. Okay, I'm flipping it.
All right.
Wait. Okay. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, let's go, Big Boy Bass.
Favorite toy.
So Baz is actually, we call him our love child.
Yeah.
He is the first dog we got together as a couple. He
Nice.
is 8 years old, and he does about everything. He's competed in frisbee, bite work, obedience. His favorite thing by far is probably dock diving.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he's
Pitbull
awesome.
dock diver. Love that.
Oh yeah, he loves that water.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. We've got all around here. Good core strength. Yeah.
His very unique play dead. You want me to ask him a math question?
Yeah, let's ask him.
Okay, I can ask him. Okay, Bass.
No, wait.
He's very excited.
You gotta wait.
Bass, how much is 5 plus 2?
Wow, I just learned some new math here. Go Bass.
Okay. Let's do another one. Okay, Bass, how much is 5? I've been choosing number 5. 6 minus 3.
That was an easy one, Bass.
A second for that one.
Yeah. So it looks like the reward system that you guys are working with is for Bass is toys, even more so than treats.
Yeah, he uses treats. We trained all of it with treats. But it's specifically in the counting. With him, we discovered that we cannot use treats because when we ask him to count afterwards,
look at
he
that.
will choke on the treats.
Right. Yeah, not easy to bark and chew on a treat at the same time.
Yeah, he enjoys the food and he'll work for food, but by far his favorite thing are the tug and the ball. That's what we use.
Very good. Yeah. Well, this is
And
really
Bliss
great.
and work for food.
Bliss is going to work for food. Oh, well, that was
Yeah,
great.
that's the only thing.
Good job, Bass. Yeah. So I would love to share with the folks at home your experience of coming to the United States from part of the United States, Puerto Rico. And, as you guys know, Suhey Parandi is also originally from Puerto Rico. And I just...
Yeah, she's awesome. We love her.
She's taught me a lot. Yeah.
She spoils it every time we see her. She's like, "Do you want Puerto Rican food?" We're like,
Yeah. Yeah. Do I need to be asked again? Yeah, that's great. So I would love for the folks to hear about your journey.
Okay. So it starts actually before we met. I was in college and I did my bachelor's in biology because, well, people don't know about the different professions that have to do with animals. So, of course, everybody thinks I want to be a vet because I want to work with animals. And to get into vet school, you have to log in a good amount of hours. And I started working with different vets and I discovered that it wasn't my thing.
Right.
I didn't
enjoy
it as much. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. So I branched out and I figured I still wanted to work dogs and I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference in dogs' lives.
Yeah.
So I discovered dog training. I went to Texas and went through a 3-month program and got certified as a dog trainer and behavior specialist in Triple Crown Academy.
Oh, yeah.
And I started training dogs. I figured a well-trained and behaved dog is less likely to end up in a shelter.
Yes.
Or be abused and neglected.
I would agree with you. I love to say that the single biggest reason that homeless dogs, shelter dogs, rescue dogs don't get adopted is a lack of training. So one of the things I love about you is that message, to flip that idea around. It's like, well, what if we showed that instead of there being less than, that they're actually awesome? So bless you guys for taking on that mission.
It's limitless. Then I went back to Puerto Rico, and that's when I met Chris.
Yeah.
Chris was actually he makes music and produces, but I
bachelored in sound engineer, and a little bit of video production, and that's when we all that came afterwards too, because.
But I snatched him, and he started training. His first dog was Bass.
Yeah, I've always been an animal dog lover, but I've never had the opportunity. My parents didn't like dogs in the house. So I had dogs, but I never had like that relationship. And actually, I was a little bit afraid of Pitbulls before I met Dee.
Yes.
And then like obviously, which brings me another big thing is not only that the dogs are not trained, is also education, because most people don't know. And I was part of that. I didn't know what entails building a communication with your dog or relationship with your dog. And I think it's very important education, because I wasn't educated on that topic, and then it blew my mind, like the things in the communication, like all the things you can do and achieve with a dog, like the relationship you can build with a dog with just dedicating that little bit of time every day, and you can apply that to everything, right?
Really beautifully said. I'm so glad that you're mentioning that. Yes, every day, just a little bit, and it's amazing how far that will go.
Oh yes. Then after we met, we started training other people's dogs, doing some behavior and training. And we had the opportunity to travel to Panama to do a dog show with trainers from all over the world. It was called Dogs, the Incredible Dog Show. And we went with 3 of our dogs. All 3 pit bulls, actually.
All 3 pit bulls, which one was rescued about 3 months.
5 months.
5 months
prior
before
to going to Panama. That was awesome.
Jet. He was kind of thrown out of the car, and it was a foster failure. We're like, we just.
And for you folks at home, foster failure is a strange euphemism, strange way of saying if the dog failed as a foster, because when you bring a dog in as foster, the idea is to help get it ready to be adopted by somebody else. But failure,
we're like, nobody
means what?
He fit right in.
He fit right in.
I don't think nobody's gonna treat you like we are. So you're staying with us, buddy.
So yeah, we went to Panama. We did the show. The dogs rocked it, and we met trainers from California, Missouri, Florida, Mexico, Colombia, and that's when we realized this is what we want to do. We don't want to train other people's dogs because they don't listen to us.
It's a little bit frustrating, because now that we have a eye for the dog's behaviors and character and the potential, you go to somebody's house and you see, wow, this dog can be an amazing dog. If only the owner put that little bit of time. Yeah. Most people are expecting a remote control dog, so it frustrates us because we see the potential on the dog. Like, and the dog is like, wow, this dog can be amazing.
Especially Puerto Rican culture, dogs are more, they're outside animals. They're in the yard. They're rarely part of the family. Yeah.
But the culture is more like, it's my. I don't want to put it that way. It's my property and my responsibility, because they do care. They feed them, but it's not, as part of the household.
Yes, I understand.
So we're trying to change that little bit by little.
Yes. So to give folks some encouragement who may be watching at home and wondering, how much work do I have to put into my dog at home? Can you give some words of encouragement?
You're good at this.
I mean, going by specifics, it all depends on the dog, right?
Yeah.
But every owner should know a little bit about their dog. So some dogs are fast learners, and it goes again like kids. Some kids are fast learners. Some kids take a little bit more time. Some kids like sports. Some kids like to read books. Some kids like video games. Some dogs like toys. Some dogs like more treats. So it's finding that motivation. That's one of the first things. Finding what motivates your dog.
And use it.
And again, going back to those first steps, time, consistency, and motivation as well.
Oh, that's
just
beautiful.
spend time with your dog.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. Did we want to do one last performance?
Oh yeah. Let me get dressed.
And then come on back over here again, because
So for our last performance is gonna be Bliss. This is
All
one
right.
of our biggest. Well, she's the dog that knows most tricks on our pack. She was rescued from a beach in Puerto Rico. Right after we finished Panama, we were in love with the breed Australian cattle dogs, as you can see.
Right.
And we were like, oh, these dogs are so high drive.
Oh my gosh, look at
They're gonna love toys.
Wow.
They're gonna do all these things. But Bliss did not care a single bit for toys. She doesn't care for toys. She won't bring them. She wouldn't care. And we're like, wow. Well, how can it be? But we learned that she is an amazing trick dog because she loves treats. So she'll do anything for treats. Even retrieving. She'll go and catch a frisbee in the air, bring it back, a ball.
Oh yeah, big girl. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh yes. She's ready to get right back up, I'll bet.
Oh yeah. It's one of her signature moves.
Yeah.
She never sushi, but she has perfected it.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a beautiful, beautiful cross there. Yes. Go Bliss.
And Bass like spectator.
Look at Bass there.
It's like, I can do that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we're gonna do her final stunt.
All right.
Which involves that jump.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. You've really set that high. Wow.
Also, did I say she is one of their biggest jumpers in the pack?
Yeah, she's probably one of the biggest jumpers on the planet. How many inches is that? All right, here we go. This is the big moment, kids. Yeah, they are setting it up. Yeah. This is a very, very tall jump. I hope we get transmission, get to see the jump. You're building up the suspense in a good way. We're going to catch a key frame. Oh my gosh. Well, I did get to see the catch, Chris. So I know that Bliss jumped over. We didn't get to see all the frames there. We didn't get to see all the frames there, but we did get to see the catch at the end.
Too fast.
Well, yeah, the transmission glitched out a little bit, but I'll take your word unless Bliss is doing a disappearing act that somehow she got into your arms by jumping over.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Well, Chris and Dee from the Canine Experience, it's really great having you on Dog Hugs today. And as you know, on this show, it's a lot about gratitude and sending blessings. Is there somebody in your world or in the world who you'd love to give some gratitude or blessing to today?
Actually, yes.
Yes, we do. There's always time for that, right?
Yeah.
Amen.
So, going back before we do that real quick from our journey to Puerto Rico.
Oh, yes.
when we decided to come back, we didn't have a place to live. We just saved a little bit of money, packed our bags, 6 dogs at that point, and flew out. And it's because of this dog community that we've been able to achieve everything we've achieved. This community opened their doors to us, and they still do it. Right now, we're at our friend's Penny Mahon's house. We've been living in her property for 2 years. Just people that we met through the disc community that have opened our doors in California. Hero Disc USA, they've let us stay there. Tud Mornan in Colorado always opens his house. Abby has invited us over to Florida a couple of times. It doesn't matter where we go. Our disc dog friends are always, come on over, stay here, whatever you need. And there's no words. We would have never been able to do what we do if it wasn't because of this community.
That is a beautiful blessing. Yeah. Well, Chris and Dee from the Canine Experience and all of your 10 dogs, thank you so much for being on Dog Hugs today, and sending you guys love and happiness.
Thank you so much for inviting us. It was an amazing interview, and hopefully we can do it one more time again.
Can't wait. That'll be super fun, you guys. All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was amazing. Yeah. Hey, Robbie, I'm glad you enjoyed that. And you're muted. Are you aware that you're muted? Oh yeah, you are.
No, I am. So, yeah. I wonder if I misunderstood. I thought they said that their dogs did bite work, like BITE.
Yeah. You know what? If you guys can hear me, Chris and Dee, I'm going to bring you back into the stream. Can you guys hear us? Robbie has a question about what is bite work.
So like here in the States, you can like what Schutzen, Mondio ring, French ring. In Puerto Rico, they do what is called personal protection. So it's basically training your dog to protect you in the need that you would need.
In the moment
that you would need it. And in the island, we were so desperate to look for sports to do. That's one of the first ones we got into, in obedience. And Bass is actually trained in it. And he is also one of our most lovable, social balanced dogs.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I heard that, I wasn't sure if I was hearing correctly. It's like, I've never heard of bite work. Interesting.
Puerto Rican thing.
He bites the sleeve and the suit.
That's good. Good to know.
Yeah. Thanks again, Chris and Dee. All right, y'all take care.
Of course.
Bye.
That was so cool. Oh my gosh.
They are really amazing, their story. Well, we have gotten, boy, all kinds of chatter going here. Let's see.
We've got dogs' names and everything.
Oh, Jess Ocon. You know, Jess is going to be on the show later this week, on Friday. We filmed a great interview about how to give your dog an examination, and that's going to be on Friday. Oh, yeah, and Spider's wanting to know what's going on with me now. Yeah, so, go Bliss ND. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and Bailey Blackstone, great to see you. My dog's name is Cooper. And Stevie G, your dog's name is Incredible Smiley. Right? Oh, Gold Thumb is the name of your other dog. Okay, good. I can joke around with Steve. He's one of my absolute dearest friends in this lifetime. Yeah. And who else we got?
Sarah Smith told us the name of her dog. She's back up at the top.
Let me find Sarah. Sarah Smith's from Saginaw. Her dog's name is not Howard both. My dog's name is
There you go.
Great. Yeah. And G-Dog, Geraldine Chata, I've got 3 handfuls.
Oh my gosh.
Buddy, a BC, Border Collie, Aussie Mix, KCMO, Kansas City, Missouri. Is that your dog's name? KCMO, or is it Kansas City, Missouri? And a BC Border Collie named Senna. Yeah, we met Senna on the show.
Yep.
Ellen says, I love sushi.
Bailey loves my hair. Thank you, Bailey.
Oh, my God. Hey, Parandi. D, miss you guys. Got to bring them one more time into the show to say hi to Suhei. Yeah, Suhei says hi.
Hola, Suhei.
Hey,
We're dying for some of your food.
hago cenar.
All right, thanks for sticking around in the green room, you guys. Yeah. Let's see. And Bailey says hi to Spider. And Bailey loves your hair, Robbie.
No.
Oh, what beautiful comments, you guys. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. Hey, quiet, buddy.
So before we leave, so you mentioned who's on Friday's show, and then you also said that you had some special things going on this week.
Yes.
So if you want to let people know what that is.
So this is really cool. We're taking month 2 of
amazing.
Yeah, I know. So we're already in month 2. It's pretty amazing. And we're able to expand the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. It really makes it possible to do this. So how we're expanding the show is now we're getting to do interviews at other times of day in other parts of the world.
Wow.
So tomorrow from good friend Eva Bertilsson from Sweden is going to show us about how she trains giraffes. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And I think she's going to show a bunny, and she might even do a tape demo that we'll do with a pig. So that's going to be on tomorrow.
Oh,
and, wow. Believe it or not, we're going to show some stuff that she does in Sweden, but she's also going to tell the story about how she got stuck quarantining right now in the USA. She's in North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Amazing trainers in North Carolina. She was over here for a conference that we both spoke at, and then got stuck in quarantine. So,
wow.
Yeah. So, Eva Bertelson, you won't want to miss that tomorrow at this time, live on tape. Yeah,
yay,
so to speak. So that's what's going on, and then we'll be back live again with you on Thursday. Oh, Wednesday, we're going to give a big shout out to the Supermodel of the Week contest. So be sure to post your photo of the dog. That'll be also live on tape. We call it tape because I used to be in television, and we call it tape. It's not tape anymore. Who uses that? Yeah. So yeah, be sure to enter your dog and click on other dogs to like and share and all that kind of thing in the Supermodel of the Week contest. And then Thursday we'll be back live again with Suhei Parandi and Chris Parandi, and really looking forward to checking in with you guys there. Suhei, I'm trying to find Suhei. She's there, somebody. Yeah. Oh, look at this. My buddy Scott Barnett, we were in school together. Is showing your age, Larry. Do that, brother. Show Scott a wonderful show on, is it Wednesday nights out on the East Coast of the USA, Scott? Remind us what the name of your music video podcast is. And then Suhei say, hola chicos, muy buen trabajo con los pups. I know how to translate los pups. So good work with the pups. Yes. Yeah, indeed, that is true. So, yeah, great to, yeah.
And everybody that's watching should share their dog so they can become a dog of the day and have the potential to be Supermodel of the Week.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for refocusing me. And Barnett says, Open Mics America. Yeah, for his music guests. Great to see you, Scott. It was great reconnecting with you, my friend. Fantastic. Well, as we sign off today, Robbie, is there somebody in your life, in your world, whom you want to give a blessing to?
Let's see. I want to give a blessing to the newspaper that I write for up in the Thousand Islands. because next week I will be celebrating 3 years of having written a weekly column for them.
It's been 3 years.
3 years. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So it's like just the fact that I get to write this column every week. It's called River Views, and it's just kind of my reminiscence. So I feel blessed that I'm able to do that every week, and that I've not ever missed a deadline.
Bravo. Wow. You got me beat there. Yeah. Well, my blessing and shout out today goes to my Monday morning Zoom group with heroic public speaking speakers from all over the USA and Canada. And it is just a wonderful way to start off our week. You want to come up here? I mean, they just, I'm finding that Monday morning check-in is really evolving into, gee, what's your life like these days?
Oh, that's nice.
It's just so wonderful to share that experience. Well, Spider is back up here, which is time to give you guys at home a safe hug, and really appreciate you for being with us, and look forward to seeing you guys again on Dog Hugs. Bye, Robbie.
Bye, everybody.